AM 1430 KRGI, 105.5 FM. Good morning. I'm Brian Gallagher. Today we have a guest from Central District Health Department. Ashley Hake is here to talk about some things to keep an eye on the kids, and especially as we get ready to transition away from school and some activities. And if all of a sudden it gets a little rainy, a little cloudy, or just I'm bored, there's things that they might gravitate to, and you're here to kind of remind parents that you need to keep things in check, especially when we talk about screen time. Go ahead, Mom. Let me hear it.
Yeah. Screen time is a big part of all of our lives. It's really important to keep a balance and talk about it with our kids as well. Some things they should care about. Screens really affect our sleep, our mood, our behavior, our physical activity, and our mental health. And it often replaces, being outdoors, family time, social interactions.
I think all of us can relate to that, but some of it, too, is just the transition. There's more offerings available. Mm-hmm. I understand. But there were days, and I can give my speech about playing ball until all hours of the night, but then my dad would tell me, yeah, we used to work until late at night, so it's all generational. Anyway, you're on a good topic. Are there age recommendations that we should go with?
Yeah, 0 to 18. They actually recommend no screen time. Maybe just like video chatting with family and friends, because even background noise, the TV can cause language delays.
Okay.
And then the 18 to 24 months you really want to focus on less than 1 hour. You want to make sure it's high quality, and maybe you're sitting there talking about it because they can't, the mouths on the TV don't move the same as yours, so it can cause those language delays as well.
Are there things online, except for maybe direct interaction, designed to talk to kids that young?
Yeah, a lot of apps have things that have that.
I'll admit I haven't looked at that. That's a good heads up. I appreciate that. All right, keep going.
And then that 2 to 5, just 1 hour per day or less. And still the same thing. You want to make sure it's educational, not them just watching some kid play, because I feel like that's a popular thing. And then that's 6 to 12-year-olds. You want to really start focusing and teaching them about balance and what you want them, and also having set times, like maybe not at mealtime and maybe not in their room, things like that.
These are things that make a lot of sense. And then as they get into the teens.
Yeah, you also want to make sure that they're connecting, they're getting good sleep, they're getting screen breaks, because they do their homework in their school on their screen. So making sure at home maybe you're limiting that.
One of the things we talked about a little offline before we got started here was how schools now have basically taken away phones during the day. And it is a good way to limit that direct access, especially to material that maybe is not part of a curriculum. If there are things that need to happen as far as emergency calls and things like that, absolutely. It makes a lot of sense, and all it takes is a request and you're on it. But otherwise, these things can get away. Are there warning signs that parents ought to look for just in case they have been wondering, gee, have we been too lenient?
Yeah, their trouble falling asleep. They are not staying asleep. Even that's for us as adults, too. Irritable when you take the screen away, having a tantrum right after. That's a sign that they're having a little bit too much. Less interest in their hobbies and just less physical activity in general.
A lot of things to keep in mind to try to make life better for you and your family. So if you're going to go ahead and start a cutback program, what should you do? What's recommended?
Just maybe not having the screens at mealtime, turning off screens 1 hour before bed, making sure maybe your kids have a spot where they put their phone so it's not in their room, and that temptation because it's dinging at them. And really replace the screen time with outdoor play, family connection, talking, and reading.
One thing that parents do need to keep in mind, too, is that they need to be role models. That means live the life right.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to put down your phone during that time that you're with them, be present and engage, and also put your phone down when you're driving as well.
And then the final reminders, too, things that we all know. You can't do this while you're driving, but there are some other tips, too.
Just focus on balance and not perfection. Small changes really do make a difference.
It can make a difference for you. It can make a difference for your kids, too. So make sure that you go ahead and keep an eye on screen time. Make sure it's all well balanced. Ashley Hake, always good to have you come out and visit with us. If folks have a question, can they reach out to you?
Yeah, you can reach out to me or look on our website at cdhd.ne.gov.
Just that easy. Central District Health Department can provide some answers for you. Ashley, thanks. Good morning from AM 1430 KRGI on 105.5 FM.